Hey, hello, welcome once again. Yeah, today we are going to be looking into deploying a logic app or playbook that would post a Teams message in a Teams channel or a chat, for instance. This is of course if you did not want to be bothered with messages coming through via email, or if you wanted something to come through via Teams in addition to coming through email and other messaging sources, then this is obviously the best way to do it. Well, of course, naturally that's the only way to do it with the Logic app. But yeah, without waiting, let's go ahead and look at it now. What we are going to do is we're going to take this alert type. We're going to look at myself. Once I'm signing in from a different location, and if it does that, if this alert does trigger, then what I would like it to do is to post a message in Microsoft Teams as Microsoft Teams channel. I'm going to ask it to post it over here. So yeah, let's go up. So basically what we need to do is we need to set up an automation rule, and we need to set up, of course, a logic app and make sure that the logic behind the incident type is working. But let's assume that it does work 100%. So yeah, let's just go ahead, and what we'll do is we're going to go into the subsection for automation over here. All right, as you can see, I don't have any automation rules active. What I'm going to do is I am going to just click on active playbooks and just have a look over here. What do we have? Nothing. Nice fresh clean slate. So I'm going to click on create. And then I'm basically just going to say, let's create playbook with an incident trigger, just to make things a little bit easier. All right. Once you've got all these things selected over here, then I'm just going to call it alert test 2. All right. And I'm going to select enable diagnostics and log analytics. All right. Make sure that's selected over there. Click next. All right, and we will make sure that we have the correct credentials over here, the correct identity. All right, let's click on review and create, and then make sure, of course, once all of this is vetted, here we have a note that says connect with managed identity. We might need to change that, so we'll get to that in a second, because I don't have a managed identity set up yet with the correct permissions. So let's click on create and continue to designer. All right, and once we have this deployed, it will start with the initial step, which is for Sentinel incident. Let's just check what we have over here. We can see that the service principal is connected. I'm just going to change that. I'm going to select mine just because I know that mine has the correct permissions to deploy logic apps. And then I'm going to go into the next step, so just to make sure, because we want to get some information in this logic app and in the message that's going to be posted in Teams. So I'm going to select, well, if I can't find get entities, I'm just going to type in Sentinel in the search bar at the top, and then we should be able to pull, well, there we go, Sentinel. Just have a look. Create incident, no. Get incident, there we go. All right, we want to select get incident because we do want information from the incident, and over here we're just going to click as per normal, and then we'll see the ribbon come up on the right for dynamic contact, and I'm going to just type in so that we can filter incident ARMID, make sure that the connection is on mine. All right, so we've got get incident over there. I'm just going to go to the next one. We'll select Teams, and then we will look for post a message in chat or channel, and there we go. All right, and over here, because we're not going to be using a flow bot, because I don't want to have one set up, we'll select user, and then I'll get that to post as myself. All right, now this is the easy part, because we just get to select whether it's a group chat or channel, and then of course naturally it's going to ask us the team ID. So I'm just going to leave it on training, and also once again I'm going to select the channel, make it Sentinel, and just for fun, I'm going to just put random data in here. Say an incident was triggered for, and I'm just going to select the incident type, so we can probably select, what do we have over here, incident title. I'm just going to put a space after that because it does require one, otherwise it'll look a bit strange. It was triggered, and I am going to type in on, and then once again we will type in time. We'll select incident created time. Maybe we want to put a full stop over there. All right, maybe for fun. Yeah, let's type in severity just to show that we can, we can add more data. In fact, let's make it look even better. Let's say a medium. Well, in fact, let's just make this severity, and then before that we're just going to search over here, incident severity. Boom, there we go. So now we'll have the severity type, the title, as well as the time generated for this. All right, and I think no, this is pretty much okay. All right, so we've got this in over here. Let's just make sure. Okay, my credentials is active in there. I am just going to hit save on this. All right, and then once that has been completed, we can go straight to back to automation. Click on create automation rule. All right, we can just give this whatever name you wish, and then of course the triggers when an incident is created. We've got to select the providers from Sentinel because I created this rule in Sentinel, and then of course select the name of the rule, the analytic rule. Alright, and then of course under the action section select run playbook, and then we have the alert over here. Alright, and let us, we'll leave it on indefinite in the rule explanation. Click on apply. Alright, and then as that's busy applying, what I'm going to do is I am going to sign in using a just making sure that the VPN is active. So I'm going to sign in over here, making sure that this is going to pick this up from a different country other than from where I am at the moment. Almost there. Just need to do the MFA. Remember to always make sure your MFA is enabled, because this just keeps everything more secure. And I've signed in. So now what we're doing is we are just waiting for the latest incident to arrive. It should take about 15-20 minutes, because that's how long I set the alert to run at. Let's just have a look at that alert type, the analytic rule. Let's just check the rule logic. This is set to run every 10 minutes. So hey, maybe see you in 10 minutes. Alright, and here we go. The latest incident has triggered. And let's have a look. We've got the entities there. Boom. Let's go and have a look at the Teams message. And wow, there we go. Here we can see a medium severity incident was triggered for, this incident title at this timestamp. Isn't that amazing? Populated automatically. If we want to go and have a look, let's actually go and have a look at the playbook itself. Let's just have a look, and we can see the history. This should be able to tell us, oh, this succeeded in every step, and this took 2.85 seconds. Wonderful. Now, surely we can add various other factors and variables to this, but this is as simple as it gets. If you do have any questions or comments, feel free to post below. Until next time, keep on plugging it.